to the days of Coach Bennett when he was at Washington State. And we are underway. The Cavaliers with the basketball first in their home whites, and on what is expected to be a big day for Kihei Clark, he's got the basketball first.
ACC, and of course moving forward into the NCAA tournament, he will be very much needed for this team to be successful.
With the shot clock at 3, Cormac Ryan buries the jumper.
And they've actually played better and been more competitive in road games than they have at home.
And they certainly were competitive the last time out Tuesday at Cameron Indoor Stadium, losing a tight one against the Blue Devils.
Has been a little hesitant as of late in attacking the rim and finishing.
Good looking stroke in the mid-range by Marcus Hammond, the grad transfer from Niagara.
Take advantage of it. One of the best conversations you will ever have. It's so much so that Coach K actually came to his first college basketball game with the GOAT.
Well, there will be 2 people in the Dome tonight who were instrumental in the growth of college basketball on ESPN.
You know the Steve Smith move that's so famous, but he sets guys up, and so he's so quick that you think that he's going to turn his back and just goes right by people.
Dane Goodwin picks up where he left off at Cameron the other night. His season-high 25 at Duke on Tuesday. His first 3 here, averaging over 12 per game. Beekman off the nice feed from Clark. Clark draws even in career helpers with John Crotty, who is in the building and will join us when we come back. He has now tied the all-time record. Again, with all these records, we do have to mention that it's in his 5th year, of course. Nate Laszewski, after an air ball on his first 3, finds the ring. Shedrick out to Vanderplas, thought about it, working on Matt Zona. Franklin from the corner. Got it! He and Clark in assist to turnover ratio. They are number 2 and 3 in assists per game behind Tyree Appleby of Wake Forest. This is a tremendous.
And, you know, when he breaks it, which is going to happen most likely tonight, as Reece Beekman has the nice finish. Great to see him getting some of his explosion back. At rookie transition, Tony goes and gets on the bike to get some extra work in before everyone gets going. He looks out the window, and there's a guy outside running sprints.
On staff with Mike Bray, and he said if you're talking about the greatest point guards in program history, you've got to mention Othell Wilson, who was on 2 Final Four teams in the early 80s as well.
The Final Four runs, and Coach Holland and Ralph Sampson, and get to see Rick Carlisle, too, from time to time as he coaches in the association and with that kind of maturity.
You see one of 23 active NCAA championship winning players winding down a marvelous career. 3 ball by Isaac McNeely misses. Virginia on a 10-3 run. Broken by that shot by Cormac Ryan.
And with a shot like that, I would be looking with the basketball in my hands to get another one soon.
Yeah, he made 8 straight shots in that game. It was quite a show that unfortunately for him, he could not replicate earlier this week.
They've lost to teams who are at the top of the country and top of the league. You think about the Miami loss, the Pittsburgh loss, both on the road to build some momentum going into the half to see if they can make this game a little bit closer.
Marcus Hammond beats his man off the bounce and lays it in with 2 seconds, 1 second. And there is a little momentum. That, Corey, was only his 2nd field goal attempt of the day. Ryan off the catch and shoot. He stays hot to start the second half.
And this is the leader for the Fighting Irish. And you've got to remember, this Notre Dame team, the more confidence they build, and Mike Bray told us they are a better team, believe it or not, on the road. They've been more competitive. And Nate Laszewski feels like he has an advantage attack.
Clark. And there's the first bucket from Gardner, and more importantly, Clark to a streaking Beekman, little hesitation. Cormac Ryan defended it well, but Franklin kept playing, takes the bounce pass and throws it down.
Notre Dame figures it out, but it should open up a good look.
Goodwin cashes in just as you say, Corey.
Well, that's great offense by the Fighting Irish. When you recognize you got a 7-footer with a 5'9" guy guarding him, someone happens to be Dane Goodwin who knocks it down.
And that is our 7th lead change of the game. Franklin makes it 8 lead changes, putting the Who's back in front.
And the dunk.
Make that Trey Wirtz, excuse me. And Wirtz gets it back. Matt Zona getting more run here in the second half for the Irish. Wirtz going to work along the baseline.
That is absolutely an opportunity for him as well. And you talk about a guy who really just takes in the environment as Nate Laszewski knocks down the mid-range to tie the game once again. But he goes into a gospel concert on the downtown mall and sticks around for the concert and takes a picture and sends it to, of course, fellow coach Leonard Hamilton. A polo shirt to coach a game 2 seasons ago at North Carolina.
Goodwin gets the roll. Once again tied at 40 apiece. Franklin and McNeely in the backcourt right now. Here's Beekman as well, working from the high post area. Boy, Gardner has put together a remarkable career. He joined the 2,000-point club opening night against North Carolina Central.
And get to the heights they want to get to this year. They're going to have to follow him on the interior as a scorer.
Beekman for 3 off the feed from Gardner.
And they're also going to need, beside the books, that the guys had an opportunity to play another season.
Laszewski with another offensive rebound in the stick back. The Irish back to within 3.
He can make threes, but I'm not sure if that's the shot they were looking for him at that moment.
Well, he had one in the first half, his only of the year. Now 1 for 4 on the season.
And the confetti is left over from then. So appreciate Kate looking out for us.
No doubt.
Making us look intelligent.
Hammond with the turnaround. Yeah, Toto, big hit. Africa was a big song in the Sherman household back in the from the three-point line in their last 15 shots for the Irish.
And now Gardner with a mismatch. Kicks it out to Vanderplas. A nice look. And now Vanderplas is 8 points, 2 away from being a 5th guy in double figures.
Laszewski gets him right back. Nate Laszewski having a big game. Goodwin trying to back down on Reece Beekman, rising up. We've seen him do it time and time again at Notre Dame. Atop the ACC standings. Came into the day tied with Pittsburgh for first, but being pushed to the max. Kihei Clark on the drive. It's back to a 5-point game. Hammond takes the contact, puts it up and in. Timeout, Notre Dame.
And a great chance for them again, a top 10 team here at JPJ today.
Laszewski off the nice 5 to shoot. Here goes Clark to work. Kick to the corner. Beekman got to put it up on the runner. No. Irish rebound. 35 seconds in regulation. Nicely done for number 0 in white. 15 points. Wirtz. Goodwin for the tie. No. Gardner has the rebound for Virginia, and he is fouled. Well, when you need to get a shot late in a game, Virginia's not the defense you want to be staring at.
Well, there's always the risk of making the first one and then executing your spot to get the tip out on the second free throw right here. So now, again, if there's a way for...
Just 2 offensive rebounds as a team for Notre Dame today. Wirtz. No. Back to Wirtz. Goodwin for the win. Couldn't make it, and Virginia survives.